Oh, yeah. That's why I didn't do it before. It's because because I think I was in a queue at the time. Oh, yeah. I was doing my super late Monday morning Alliance raid roulette, and the queue was just insane. So I was like, fuck, I don't want to do that. Because I don't know if this will kick me out of my queue. Like, it warned me about a queue, but it's fine to be in a queue. Because, like, if it pops up during a cutscene, you just, accept it. You can accept and it'll take you out of the cutscene, and you have to redo the cutscene up until that point. But, that's really all. Yeah, I don't know, because it's weird that it's taking this long. Because, like, Frontline Roulettes are something that is relatively popular, and you just need 72 people. And so it's surprising the queue is this long. Because usually it wraps up within 5 minutes. Some people will have joined. It's crazy that the wait time is 6 minutes, and it's actually taking that long, where it's like usually in a few minutes it's done. And so I don't want to start it. I don't want to start it if I'm gonna get kicked out. And it seems like the cutscene involved is long enough where it's like shit. Like, if it was like a normal quest, I'd be like, fuck it, sure, just do it, right? That's why I was tempted to do the Fizz range one, but the problem with the Fizz range one is that I'll have to swap to Fizz range to do the quest, which means if the cube pops during the cutscene, I would not be able to accept it because I'd be Fizz ranged at that time. I'm not the healer, and it's whatever class you go into the queue as that gets you the bonus. It gives you the experience. So, oh my god, the wait time is 9 minutes now. Fuck this. God damn it. Fuck it. Let's just do it. We'll see. Oh, that's incredibly stupid. So, like, it got to 6 minutes, right? And then it was like, oh, the average wait time is 9. Now, obviously, that's the huge pile of people who are already queued before I even started. And so, because of that, they're like, oh, because it's the average. So there had to have been people who had been waiting for like 10 minutes. And then once it hit 6 minutes, which was the average before, all the new people now have an average of 6 minutes. Old people are, there with their average of 10 or more. So it is crazy that it took this long. I rarely ever see it take this long. But it is early morning. Well, I mean, I don't know. I say it's early morning, but I did this yesterday early morning. Actually, no, I didn't. I actually did this yesterday afternoon. Maybe that's it. Yeah, maybe that is it. Maybe I just haven't really... And then on Tuesday, I do my Dawn... I try to do the Dawn Trail Alliance raid, which is a different queue entirely. I don't know. Yeah, who knows? Like, it could just be bad luck. It could just be that today was just a bad luck day for this queue. I mean, when I say bad luck day, it's like, oh no, I had to wait 6 minutes, the horror. I remember the last time I won this one. I think I won last time I played. I don't know. This one's a tough one. There's so much shit going on that it's really hard to stay coordinated. And there's a little bit of elements of luck about which towers pop first. So like this sucks for us because basically we have to go invade another team's tower. So we have to go harass another team. But the shit thing is that let's say we're going to go harass this team, right? Let's go harass this team. Well, the problem is that once the other team gets their crystal, they'll start pushing in, so we could get pinched. What the fuck are we doing? Yeah, seriously, what the fuck are we doing? Where the fuck is our team? Well, you're just gonna gather up and do nothing? Do something, you dipshits! Like, what, we're just waiting there doing literally jack all? What the fuck are we doing? Jesus, like, I was kind of like annoyed because I was like, okay, well, whatever, right? Like, because there could be worry of a pinch. There could be worry of a pinch. It's like, oh, they're going to pinch us, right? Which could happen, but it seems like the other team, it seems like Yellow did not even try to go for us. Which is like, oh, or maybe they did. I don't know, it's hard to tell. Okay, yeah, we're not going to win this. Our team is fucking retarded. Yeah, our team is absolute shit. We're not good at fighting, and we're not good at, doing the objectives. Okay. Let's go get our pistol now. Yeah, we're not good. Our team is shit. It's weird too because we have a guy giving orders, but he's like not giving any actually good orders. He's like, "Go away, Mark D." What? Oh, I see. There it is. Jesus Christ, we didn't even try for this at all. Like, so we barely got any from the center, and we had most of our team there. Jesus Christ, we're incompetent. Yeah, so we're gonna lose. This is a third place thing. Our team is dog shit for one. Our team is absolutely incompetent. Like I have no clue why we're not. Oh my god, our team is absolutely fucking stupid. Absolutely fucking trash. Both in direction, combat ability. Like we're just bad. How we just. Existing research. Hi, this is calling service now. How can I help you?
Yeah, my name is Everything. Fairford. I submitted tickets before, and because there is a window to debug expiry date, So the engineer told me that I see the evidence again, all of the things that immediately. So that's the purpose. I need to at least you can notice the support engineer to look at the case and look at the new evidence I submitted
Yeah.
a couple minutes ago.
Okay, so that's that art history doc?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, cool.
The audit history. Yeah.
Okay, sure. I will go ahead and let the agent in charge of your case know that you've seen a recurrence of the issue and they've attached a document about it, so they will begin to review it. Yeah, well, thank you for calling.
Yeah, but because it has to be in 3 days window.
Yeah.
Check on the debugging.
Yeah, I get that.
All right, thank you very much.
Yeah, sure, thanks. Okay, bye. Okay, cool. Now I'm back. Yeah, should popped up. Some tiny ones. Oh shit, we won. God damn, that was insane turnaround. I was not expecting that. Oh my god, how many times do I have to fucking cycle through this fucking thing and recycle through the same menu before I get... Yeah, the callouts were good. I wasn't paying attention to them. I have a pretty good... Oh wow. Oh wow, it's mostly focused on non-players, and I did have to pause for a little bit. But I was not expecting to win. Like, our early performance was pretty bad. You know? The fact that we were losing by so much. Now, obviously, in the beginning, especially when your big crystal is not called first, like, if your big crystal is not up in that first round of 2, then yeah, your points are always going to look like shit by comparison. But it's like we had a call out, we had us go to the blue team, and then we didn't like invade blue team at all. We were just like chilling outside of blue for some reason. Now I went in and died like an idiot. I was hoping I would compel people to follow, but they didn't. And maybe when I died, yellow invaded, because like that's the problem. If we go all in on blue, yellow can take half their force from the big crystal and just invade as well and pinch us essentially, which kind of sucks. So you got to be ready for that. So maybe that's what we're doing. Maybe we're baiting that. I have absolutely no clue if that's what we were actually trying to do. But anyway, let's do this. But oh yeah, super happy to win. Because winning is all that matters for the mount. So you get a mount for winning frontline stuff. So it's really good to get that, obviously. Because not winning to get you shit. You don't get any. Well, I mean, okay, you get experience. You get series experience, and that's the cool thing about series experience is it actually gives you a reason to play, and it basically gives you a reward even if you lose. Now it is mostly up to luck. There's a lot of luck involved, but even still, despite the luck involved in winning, because essentially you're one of 3 teams. One team's going to win, and one team is going to win. One team's going to get second. One team's going to get third. Right? Regardless of your performance, that's just going to happen. You can impact it slightly, but all in all, just on the whole, it's just you have to treat it like you have a 1 in 3 chance of winning, and so you just got to play it. You just got to play it a lot, and you'll see that like it does average out. Unless the only way you could like see better performance is 1, go in with a team who all know what the fuck they're doing. Be incredibly clear about callouts and guiding your team specific nodes. And even then, it's not a guarantee because your team might still just not pay attention and might not listen to your callouts. And so like the best callouts don't really matter if no one follows them. And even then, it's just like improving the chance of you winning by a few percent because there's a lot of luck involved on a variety of issues. Yeah. So it is what it is. So yeah, there's definitely some luck involved. Not just in like where the shatter towers appear, like where the crystals appear, where the towers appear, where the nodes on Ukal appear. That is randomized, and some of that randomness can greatly affect the outcome of the matches by naturally guiding players into situations that screw over one team, which happens. It does suck, but it happens. So, and then of course how coordinated the other teams are. So it's like, I like to think of it as like, hey, when you start the match, did you get put on the winning team? We'll see, right? Like, and that's how it is. And that's why I was like, oh shit. Like, it seemed like our team was kind of just sucking, Our team wasn't doing much. We were just fucking around doing nothing. And it didn't seem like we were winning engagements. So like when we were fighting against other teams, it seemed like we were like dying a lot. But either we got lucky or the guy guiding us was very good. I wasn't really paying attention at all what they're doing because I know Frontline enough to know what we need to do and when we need to do them. So it's like, yeah, get the big crystal. But if there's a big crystal and a middle crystal, get the middle crystal. You don't want to lose points. You want to push as many points as you can from the middle crystal because the one in your backyard is pretty much guaranteed to be yours for the most part. Sure, the other teams can invade, but it's very hard for them to win that engagement. since they changed how the crystals work. Because before, they used to be a little better, I think, in that the crystal in between two teams had a path that both teams could get to. So essentially, for us, our crystal is the one on the left because there's a path going down into that little area. However, if you look at the crystal to your right, if you try to go to that area, you can go straight to there, but then you fall off a cliff to fall down into that zone. So the only two real paths to it is the path from one team's base and the path from that crystal to the center. And so if you want to invade, unless your team goes all in and you just go to the crystal on the right and have all your team jump down the cliff, but even then it's just like you're taking all your team down there, and if you guys die, and you don't really have an exit strategy, so it's like, and they can just run back to, like, they'll pop back in their base and go down the ramp to go get you. So it's like, it's not many people actually do that. Whereas before, I think there was a ramp down to the crystal from both sides. So essentially, one crystal wasn't necessarily one team's crystal. Essentially, this time it's like, no. If it's the crystal on the left, that is quote unquote your team's. It's very easy for you to get that, and very hard for other teams to push in and get a lot of points on it. They can maybe throw a few people in there and get a few points, but like most of, like, the worst you'll ever do is like you'll get 75% of the points of that crystal, and the other team might, if they really go in, if they go hard in it, they might be able to get a few points. Might be able to get 25 points, 25 to 50 points of the total 200 of the crystal. But it's tough. So I like the other way a little better, because it makes it seem like, oh shit, like you have an easy path to the one over there, which means that the teams would actually fight for it a little more. They would be more of a distraction. It wouldn't be like, oh, okay, there's the big crystal, there's my team's big crystal, let's go get it. And all we have to do is defend this one path, and that's it. If there was a path to the other team could be like, you know what, I'm going to take half of my forces and invade your crystal from our base, right? From the path going down into yours. So they did change how that works. I think it would be more interesting if they left the big crystals the way they were. I do like how they done the small crystals though, because before what would happen is there'd be big crystals, but small crystals would spawn randomly as well throughout the match until they all disappeared, and then that'd be it. And I like the fact that they have all small crystals pop at the same time, and after if the match lasts too long, they reappear. So if your match, so I think they might like pop at like maybe the 12-minute mark or something like that, and then again at like so maybe they pop every 8 minutes or something. So it's like if they pop at the 12-minute mark, and then again at the 16-minute mark. So if the match is lasting super long, they'll appear again. In fact, that's how I think we won at the end, is that the small crystals reappeared. And we were less than 50 points away from winning, so we must have just gotten one of the small crystals and bumped our points up and won. So that was pretty cool. So I think the way they've done the small crystals is really good, because essentially it's like, oh shit, like you want to spread out because they all of them have pops. You want to get as many as possible. But like, so, because like basically the way Frontline works is always stay as group. Stay as group, at most split your group in half. For the Shatter ones, you can split your group in half. You can leave a few people at your big crystal and have most of your team in the center to fight. You can do that. There's no really huge issue with that. But all of the front lines are like, no, stay as a group. Try to stay as big as a group as possible so that you can just steamroll and win. If you split up, chances are you're going to get overrun and die and lose points. Whereas for this, it's like, oh shit. Now that there's so many small crystals all popping at once, like you have to split up. You have to send everyone out, and you have to scatter like spiders and quickly destroy your crystals as quickly as possible. You know? So that, I think, adds a level of play that really isn't seen in any other form of the match. All other matches are kind of revolving around capturing a flag or guarding a tower for its duration. So claiming and then guarding a tower to extract data from it. So like, it's either about like getting your base and defending it, capturing, pushing in and capturing a flag, and then you can run away. Or in this one, it's like, yeah, destroy the crystal, which have health, so it takes time to do that. So you need people there to destroy that, but also, be able to scatter at a moment's notice to get the small crystals. Because, especially at the end when it was that close, the other teams were at like 1,400. They just needed 4 small crystals. If they were able to pop 4 small crystals quickly, they could have won. Now, obviously, we were only 1 small crystal away, so what's the likelihood of them popping 4 in the time it takes us to pop 1? Obviously, very little. Especially because they would need to continue attacking us to lower our points, to give themselves more time to pop more crystals. So yeah. Still, despite how people will give the game shit for its PvP, saying, oh, well, PvP is not good, I actually think it's really good. I think it's really fun and interesting and enjoyable, and I think the systems they have in place to compel people to play, like the bonus experience you get from the Frontline Roulette, the fact that there's the series level and rewards from that, like, it compels it's a nice incentive to get people to play, and I think the mode is pretty fun. And like Rival Wings is a really, really cool mode, but it's just a shame that it's not getting as much. It's not as incentivized as it usually as it is. Like Mog Tomes during Moogle Tombstone events, they'll definitely give rewards, bonus rewards specifically for Rival Wings. Say, hey, do Rival Wings, you get like 5 Mog Tomes. So it's a great way to farm it. And the mode is really interesting. Like, I kind of wish they just really incentivize you to play. Like, had a Rival Wings roulette or something, on the roulettes. Or even just, like, changed the Frontline roulette to the Frontline or Rival Wings roulette. Because Rival Wings only needs a total of 48 players. Because it's only 2 teams. It's 6 teams of 4 on either side, so 24 on either side. So you don't need as many as Frontline. So they could split it. They could just be like, hey, here's a Frontline roulette, here's a Rival Wings roulette. The problem is there's only 1 Rival Wings map, so it's just like, eh. So at that point, you might as well just queue for Rival Wings, but I think because it's in the PvP section, no one's going to queue for it. And even if you made a roulette, people would be more aware of it. You'd be like, oh, Frontline roulette and Rival Wings. Because there's some people who just go down to the roulette. So like, oh, I need experience. I'll just go down and do every single daily roulette. And don't think about doing Rival Wings. So if they had a roulette for Rival Wings that give bonus experience and series experience, I think that would be a good idea. I think it'd be awesome if they made another map. Like, they made a map when it first came out, and then they since dissolved it and got rid of it. They're like, nah, we're not going to do that one anymore. Which I think is good, because I think the second map they made is much better. It's much more interesting, a lot more points of interest on the map, a lot more clear cut. I think it's smaller too. I think the other one was just too big, and it just took too much time to get anywhere. I think they made the second one smaller, and then they added the train in the center as a point of contention, and I think, yeah, they did a really good job on the second map. And so I kind of wish they would just retool the first one, or just make a third map, essentially. So leave the first map dead if you want, but make a second map, essentially. And then have a Frontline, have a Rival Wings roulette to bounce between maps on either days. Every other day. Swap between the maps every other day. Kind of like they do for Frontline. So I think that would be cool. Okay, guess I wasted a little too much time chatting, so I was not able to complete the ladies' day event quickly enough, which is fine, you know. So I wasn't able to start my Fizz range quest. Not the end of the world; it'll be there forever. But yeah, so I'll just maybe work on it tomorrow. I'm not sure. It's a weekend, so I'm not sure what I'll be doing. I might just slack off and just pop in just to do my daily Frontline Roulette and focus on another game instead. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and call it with that. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you all next time.